Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? If I could, please have a sound check. If somebody's got the time for it. Don't have very many people here. I guess everybody still sleeping in with the time change. Hey, Boop, how are you? Hello there, Brummy. Hello, Linda M. Hello, C. Coming on down the list. Hello, Kel. Hey, Cynthia. Hello, Judith. And not, like I said, not very many people are here right now. But sounds good. Thank you very much, Boop. Thank you. Uh, with this new setting that YouTube does, I never know if it's working or not. So thanks, everybody. Hello, Mace. So what's going on? Look what I just found, everybody. Let's see if I can find it here. Where did I put this? Here? No, not there. That's wrong. That's wrong. Did I put it here? No, that one's wrong too. Did I put it over here? I just brought something up. Okay, there it is. Look what I just got in my email. So this makes the dairy news a little bit better to understand. This is everybody. You can check your email. This is what you have in your email today. There is so much to love this month in Heyday. This is for November. Look at the scenery. They got a space lookout or something like that. The little chickens with the rocket, which I have in my thumbnail. And we have Batiste there taking a picture. I wish he'd wear that camera out and sleep for a while. I'll show you why on my farm when we get over there. What's going on this November? Well, we got the pass from the 1st to the 30th. An astronomy decoration collection. There's going to be a Day of the Dead correction or decoration correction. Day of the Dead decoration collection. A task event is coming the 4th through the 8th of the month. And Greg's mini calendar again on the 9th through the 12th, and 9, 10, 11. That'd be for 4 visits to Greg's farm for prizes. A county fair, which we're all delighted about, which will be the 10th through the 14th. Moving on down, Tiny Trail. I like the Tiny Trail, which means we're going to have to do some trucks. I don't know if there's a truck event involved, but there will be hopefully a daily event of trucks. If you're doing the Tiny Trail, you'll be able to do a truck task for the Derby. They'll help speed up the Tiny Trails. I like the Tiny Trails. Mini task event, the 19th through the 20th. And then Thanksgiving County Fair, the 22nd through the 27th. And let me see my calendar here for a second. Whoops, I flipped all the way to December. November is stuck behind October here. Thanksgiving Day is on the 27th. So the county fair will go through Thanksgiving Day. And then the 22nd through the 28th is the Thanksgiving catalog. 22nd through the 28th, Thanksgiving decoration collection. And the Thanksgiving Design Festival, the 22nd of November through the 2nd of December. And another mini task, the 29th and the 30th. That'd be like a 3-day task. So they tell you to play Heyday if you want to participate at all these fun events that's going to be happening in November. Well, I took care of that. Bye, everybody. Not really. Get my screens all set up here. Are they going to offer the day part of the... No, Uh, I don't see that offered anywhere for November, but it's my guess, and this is just my opinion, everybody. I think I missed somebody. Hey, Diane, how are you? Uh, did I see Ray in here also? Hello, John. Welcome. Hello, Roro. While I was rambling through the calendar, I missed the greetings. So, everybody, I'm sorry if I've missed you, but let's get back. Hey, Susan, I saw that and was wondering what you saw that. But anyway, let's get to the farm and let's go over what the events will be for next week. And we'll do that by going into our inbox and tap on week 45. I do this every week. I give you a weekly countdown. 7 more weeks till this year 2025 is gone and we get to see 2026. 7 more weeks. My, how this year has flown by. Well, Monday's going to be spin the wheel for vouchers. Tuesday, a town visitor event for silo and barn materials. Now, this is a problem. This is a problem for people who do the derby and usually have their towns prepared and ready for town tasks. I like to, when we have this event, I like to dump all of my people out of town that are not purple. And I go for just the purple font only because that's the ones that's going to give you the silo and barn materials. The hay, not the day, cracked you up. I think the day will be coming in December. Really, why would they give us just a hay? I think it's going to be coming. They'll be completing it. It'll be the teaser for next month, maybe. My opinion, it's not etched in stone. I have not had any secret reveals from Heyday or anything, but this is just my opinion. And I have to uh, use that disclosure because I don't think that I'm getting information from somewhere else, but this is just my opinion. Okay, so don't go say, Phoebe said that the day's coming next month. Well, days are coming next month. I don't know about the hay day part. So, anyway, back to the town visitor event. It's going to be kind of difficult to get enough of the uh, visitors in purple on the same day the derby starts. I'm going to try, but this is my favorite town event: is getting those the BIMs and the Sims. Wednesday's a boat event for double coins. Thursday, production buildings, 20% boost for 3 buildings. There'll be 3 random buildings on your farm that you will be able to boost about 20%. If you have boosters, go and boost it another few percents more, and you'll get, like things made much faster. Friday's a fishing event, the duck and net maker, and double farm pass points. Saturday's a town visitor event for expansion materials. This is for your land expansion materials. For me, the derby comes first. Yep, me too, Brummy. My focus is the derby. Hello, Tam W. Welcome. Wild Two Towns events. I know. Yeah, it's going to keep you busy. And if you take part in the boat event, you're not going to have very much stock left in your barn. Sunday's a crop events. 3 random crops will yield 3 crops instead of the usual 2. And of course, the derby is a normal derby. And I'm going to go to get my task done as fast as I can on the derby, and so I can get to focusing on the town visitors. I may skip derby this week. I have to make sure my other members are going to be participating. Okay, Diane. I know you've had a hectic last 2 to 3 weeks, so maybe you need to take time off. Maybe you need to go to Hawaii. Talk to Cliff, see what he can do about that. So, okay, that's we covered our events, and we covered the dairy news, and that's the dairy. Our we covered the monthly calendar that we get in our email, so that kind of covers what's going on with the dairy news as well. But I'm going. How do you guys like the ghost? Did you guys all like the ghost? Let's do a little uh, poll on it. I love the ghost. If I can type again. See, my keyboard sits down almost on top of my legs because it slides in and out of the desk. Okay, we'll add an option, yes, no, and okay, let's do the poll. All right, vote on that, everybody. And I don't have my chat set correctly. All right. Did you like the ghost? Yes or no? And if you didn't care one way or the other, I like the ghost. I think that was a nice little bonus on the farm. Uh, it's kind of fun because it gave you an incentive also to increase your stock on certain items. And we're going to do some right now. I'm on my number 2 farm, and we're going to go see. I've already done the wheat, but I should be able to get some ghosts here, unless they changed it. Oh, where'd the ghosts go? Where did the ghosts go? They're still here. I should have gotten ghosts on my corn. I don't know why I didn't. Hmm. We'll plant some wheat and see if we can get some. I think I've already done wheat this morning. I've been letting the ghosts accumulate. It's kind of fun to see them walking around the farm. You walk down just to poke them. You're mean. Susan's mean poking the little ghosts. They're harmless, really. Sometimes I think I have ghosts in my house because of the way the dogs are acting. Let's try the corn one more time. Maybe we'll come back to it. Let's just see. Or maybe they're not giving any more ghosts. Hey, Bee, how are you? Okay, I've got some popcorn, so let's see if we can pop up a ghost here. Uh-oh. Have they taken away the ghost? Because I'm not able to make any, and I've been saving these just for the stream so I could show ghost. Mace, if you're still here, you might be just SOL about not getting that ghost for making the bacon and eggs. Bring your charges along. Okay, what was the other one? Cookies. My barn is full, of course. If anybody's on this farm, I think there might be some goodies going up for sale. I'll get rid of some bacon. Yeah, I sell bacon and milk, guys, if you're ever interested. I don't think I have the milk on this one, though. I'm going to sell a set of land tools because I don't need them. And they just hog up my space. Let's see if we need mallets. A set of land tools for somebody that wants them. Okay, that gives me some space in my barn. Now we'll try the cookies. I don't think the ghosts are producing anymore, guys. So if you have ghosts on your farm, you might want to poke them all today and clean them up, because I was going to tell this anyway, but I have the suspicion that when they do the reset tomorrow morning, the ghosts will totally go because the season will be over. Look at all these ghosts I've got. Wow. Can I get any if I go feed the piggies? I'm not going to get, yeah, I got one up there. Or how about the cows? What the heck have you been doing, Rose? You haven't been making the feed. Oh, she didn't have any. Hey, Rafe, she didn't have soybeans. That's why. Bad Phoebe. Well, let's go ahead. We can feed the chickens and see if we can get some ghosts up there. No ghosts. So it looks like the ghosts have quit producing unless Rose got them earlier. Where's another place that I can collect ghosts? Let's try the sheep. At least I have enough feed for them. Yeah, you did get a few with the sheep. Well, guys, it looks like they've turned the ghost production off. From just what I see here, I'm not getting any ghosts when I do the routine. The routines that produce the ghosts. Hello, HDL. But where is Batiste? There he is. Where's his students? Yeah, his students. I'm not seeing them on this farm. Oh, here they come. Do you know these little, the photographer's ghost follows Batiste around? Have you been watching those? I've been watching them, and he's not had an awful lot of kind things to tell them about what's going on the farm. As a matter of fact, I saw him take the little students. Did I get my bird? Yes, I did. I saw him. I saw Batiste take the little students to the candy machine. His comments about the candy machine was that it's just unreal. He said it's a nightmare because the really it's just sugar coated horror. And he said first you have to make a striped candy to unlock the soft candy to craft the worm treat just to earn the right to fill a boat crate. Well, you know, if Willy Wonka saw this, he'd retire to the pumpkin patch for real. It'd be the end of the Willy Wonka. He wouldn't like this machine at all. Hey, Josh. So let's move along here. I can't. He's got his little crew following him. And, you know, I sit like a lot yesterday, just seeing where they would go. But they have a routine. Uh, this is something that I plan to do. Well, as you well know from the Dairy News, we're going to have another uh, Baptiste Design event in November. Instead of being 2 months apart, now suddenly they're bringing another one up for November. And the centerpiece for that looks like it's the maple tree. And I found that with Batiste, that he goes to the smelters and sometimes he hangs around the horses. But see how much space he's got to walk and in order to get to those spots that he likes to photograph the most. Well, it's Halloween, so it has to be scary and awful, even the machine. The machine has been more than just scary. I have hardly made any candies. I just float along. If an event calls for candy, then I'll do it. But I've just been floating along. And usually I'm all gung ho. I'm making those candies and trying to collect the currency. But this time the currency was plentiful for me. And I don't know if anyone's been to the Supercell store since yesterday, but you could get 100 free hats. Just scroll to the bottom of the Heyday page and you get the free hats. But now I've got to find where Batiste went. So Batiste doesn't really have a lot of favorite spots on this farm. Let's go to my main farm. Thanks, Judith. When does a Thanksgiving event begin? If you're referring to like the design event, Josh, you have to be a little bit more specific there. Let's go to the main farm because that's where Batiste had a huge class, and I need to vote too. Where is Batiste? See, I've got a lot of ghosts hanging around the my truck, and I thought okay, let's see if we can get a ghost over here. I did. I did get one. He's hiding behind this popcorn popper right now. I can move and see. Oh, looks like there's two. There's walking away from the popcorn maker. How about the cookies? So maybe you can still do your bacon and eggs, Mace. No, nothing on. Oh, yeah, there's one that's come. Okay, I couldn't get any to make on the other farm, but I'm getting them to make here on this farm. How about the bacon and eggs? Come on, no ghosts. It's going to take more than 4 bacon and eggs to try and get to your ghost. I always did 6 every day for it. I bought out the store ages ago and stopped sending boats a week ago. You bought out the store? Wow. Hold on, everybody. I am just having so much fun chasing around Batiste to all the different locations that he goes to. But now I'm not seeing him, so oh, okay. Oh, that's the ball and chain ghost. Is he down here? There he goes. Now, there comes the class. I call them class. Maybe they're just groupies. They idolize Batiste or something. But they follow him around. He's giving them lessons. That seems to be a magic number. You had to use, I had to do 6 on just about everything. Or maybe I just did 6 and didn't notice if I got him on 5 or if I got him on 6. Oh, not the store? That would be awfully expensive, buying out the Heyday store. The Supercell store. See, now, this is another place that he likes to go. For He likes to come up here to where the blue horse is. So I'm going to try to design my farm in such a way that he doesn't have to walk around so much. So if they do anything similar to the ghost again, and they have whatever they do following Batiste around, I want it to be a little bit more organized. I want to try and do a video of it, and I may still yet get it done today, of just Batiste conducting his classes. I think it'd be kind of fun just following him around. Am I the only one that follows him around? We got 81% that says that they liked the ghost event and 12% that said they didn't. Wow. And 7% said no. Those that said no, can you tell a reason why you didn't like it? I want to know the why about it. I thought that Students was so cute. I think the ghosts are Batiste's minions to do his bidding. Well, they're supposed to look. They're supposed to be with the cameras, and see, they're all holding up their cameras, and they follow him around. And sometimes they get a little bit lost from him. Uh, it's really weird that sometimes the ghosts will walk through things and sometimes they won't walk through. I made a little space in between the trees so they could go through there. So where is he going to take a picture? Is he going to go take a picture of coconuts? You know, I really, I need help, really. Somebody to sit and just watch and follow Batiste around. They need help. Now, they'll eventually catch up to him. Oh, they're not that far behind him. But I wish the ghosts moved faster or Batiste moved slower so that they could really be together. Students should never be that far behind their teacher. Hello, Ingrid. Just back from service. For me, when I activate rows, I found a lot of them around the trees. I wonder if activating rows has anything to do with the fox. Because I was having so many fox around my coconut trees. I took the water away and they didn't come back. It would be nice to chase turkeys instead of ghosts for Thanksgiving, but not every country celebrates Thanksgiving. Yeah, but I think every country knows about turkeys, don't they? Wouldn't it, not every country celebrates Halloween either. I don't celebrate Halloween in real life. And, and I never went trick or treating as a kid. I lived a very deprived life on the farm. Oh, you just realized it was Susan? Yeah, thanks to YouTube, whatever they're doing about our handles, they're exposing what everybody's handle is, and I don't like that either. Don't like it at all. Okay, now he's going back somewhere else, but then he'll stop and take pictures of the Volkswagen Bug. He'll go up in here and take pictures around the this one up here that I'm making jump around. And he likes to go. He actually takes pictures of the Halloween factory here, and he goes over and takes pictures in these trees. I don't know what he's focused on, but there's nothing there, you know. And he'll come down and take pictures of the lookout tower. And they really hang around the sunflower. And he likes to take pictures of this one. And I wouldn't take pictures, waste time taking pictures of a pottery machine, would you? He must have certain requirements that he has to do to satisfy the heyday boss. Who knows? But I get kind of wrapped up in it. Take care of my honey. Streamlab Phoebe is my default CC every month. What do I default on? He needs to be a bit slower. Who, Batiste needs to be slower? I think he needs. They do need to slow Batiste up so they can keep up. Yeah, but they follow him all over the farm, and it's entertaining. You know, I have 2 iPads, and I'll be working on one iPad and follow him on the other one. We used to make a Guy Fawkes when we were kids and ask passerbys for a penny. Now with the trick-or-treat crowds of kids coming to your door asking for bundles of sweets. Have you been seeing any of the videos, the video shorts, where they show people decorate their porches with like witches and scary things, and then when somebody comes up to take the candy, the witch will move or will jump at the people. That is so much fun. And the fun about it is that bear, real bear, grizzly bear, not exactly grizzly, but brown bears, they go up and they take candy, and these figures will jump out at them, and the bears nearly break their neck getting off that porch. And I saw one where the bear, he crashed through the rails of the porch, and then he goes and he hits the back of a car. I don't know if it's how he hit that back, but it knocked him out. And some of them are just so funny to watch. Raccoons, possums, bear, uh, and even there was like either a bobcat or mountain lions. They're hilarious to watch. We had no trick or treaters this year. I did have two gentlemen ring my bell, trying to get me to switch my internet provider. Were they wearing masks though, HDL? That's what you have to look out for. I haven't had trick or treaters in probably 15 years in this house. Watch out from the ghost around the truck. They might stole her truck. Yeah, I think they're attempting it. Really. Or maybe they tried to hotwire it and got shocked. I don't know. But yeah, it's all kinds of little imaginary things you can make the ghost do. Let's send Thomas out for something. And I'm going to go to my number 3 farm. We had 24 this year. Many years when I was teaching, over 100. Uh, we've never really had a huge crowd in this house, but before we moved to this house, we lived in a neighborhood where there's nothing but little kids all over. So we had a lot of trick or treaters. But I think a lot of it has to do with safety. Uh, so many parents walking around with the kids, and if they don't want to, or the weather isn't good, that they just don't go out. And something else is a lot of places, like a lot of firemen. Hello, Mr. Office. Oh, Rockstar? Is that you? That might be Rockstar. I don't know, Mr. Office. But anyway, uh, a lot of even some libraries, churches, they hold a Halloween fair for the kids to keep them off the streets. And I used to work there at the church. Nada, we already announced the winner last Tuesday's stream. It was, I have to go back and look at my notes even. It was Pat W., right? Sugar Shack. One of my mods helped me out here. No one recognized. No, you're not. The picture is what throws me. Mr. Office. Yep, it's me. Rockstar? No. uh, you didn't catch it. Yeah, it's number 5 if you want to go back and look at the pictures. We will continue with the best design again for this next Batiste event that's coming up in November. So we'll be running the contest again. You guys it was Pat. Thanks. So you guys might want to start stocking up on those decos and things. My church has done the same in the past. I keep having this tickle on my throat. My church has done the same in the past. Parents are happy to bring the kids as an alternative to walking the streets. Those were fun to do, H-Dell. I actually got from the bowling alley, they had a little miniature setup that they would loan out to a lot of the charities. And I'd do the bowling alley thing. And if they got a strike, I'd give them a $1 million candy bar. You know which candy bar I mean? So I tried to give them a a full-size candy bar if they got a strike, and it was a lot of fun. I kind of missed those fun things with the kids, but now that I'm a grandma and a great grandma, and we have all the parents of the kids now doing it, so I just sit back and watch. We had a home football game on Halloween, which I think cut down trick or treaters, little towns live and die football. Oh yeah, our town does trunk, trunk or treat, or trick or treat, but they do not do it on Halloween. Someone was saying that their kids went out on Thursday night because it was safer, or they felt it was. It's a shame that our kids can't go trick or treat. I gotta send uh, Thomas here for something, and I don't know what I should send him for. I'm trying to get all stocked up on this farm. It's a chore. I let the my kids take their kids out, and I waved, and they come to your door too, right? All dressed up. Yeah, that's what my great grandkids do. They go hit all the grandparents. What do I need? Something that takes a long time. On this farm, yeah, it's vanilla ice cream. Takes a long time. Who else got the beta test for the rebalancing? I think we've been through this before. Let me just close off this one poll. They all want gift cards for every holiday. 32 people voted, so 85% likes the ghost. Yeah, I did a screenshot. I'm going to post it to the team so they can give me back, say, we will let the team know. Answer. I always send Tom for soy. Yeah, I do too, but these ice creams are going to be taking so long. Did they change them on some farms? I'll show you when I go to the other farm. I send for jam. I'm in pretty good shape on the jams. Actually, and this doing the ghost every day, I really got stocked up on the cookies. Look at that, 54 cookies. That's a lot of stock. And the 78 bread is still. I'm using a bread that I got when I did the test with the fresh beets. You guys remember the fresh beets that we no longer see? I did a fresh beets and also used the bakery super booster, and I was producing a loaf of bread every 2 seconds. Yeah, every 2 seconds. And before I started, I had assumed that I was going to be doing one like every 5 seconds or something. And so I made sure I had like over 1,000 wheat every 2 seconds for a loaf of bread. I had over 300 loaves of bread by the time I go. And yeah, making bread that fast, I refreshed that fresh beets. I'd spend the diamonds to keep it going. So I spent 15 minutes with the fresh beets and I ended up with so much. And I was trying to keep up with the coffee at the same time. It was wild. It was really crazy. I wish they'd bring them back. I don't know if they're going to. I have asked, but I haven't gotten an answer or anything. I think today I'm going to be rude and say, why can't you answer the question? I mean, it's no skin off their nose to answer the question. But here we go. They're still following Batista around. And I have not voted today, or I may have, but let's see. Nope, I can vote now. What do I vote on? The worst ones. Why not? Uh, they probably don't buy decos. They probably play for free to play. My kids' grade schools used to do trick or treat as well. Cats and rats like to read. I have the rebalancing on 2 farms, and I'm never going to get my milkshake machine mastered. Yeah, I I haven't heard if this is going to continue or whatever. But let me get my voting done here real quick. If I see something that I don't like on a farm, I immediately jump and vote for the other one. Yeah, I have a real sound system here for voting. And like I said, I like to vote for the underdog. There's something in, if I see something I don't like, like I said, I won't vote for it. This has got 2 of them in it, so I'll go for this guy. Never had that on my farm, so don't really understand the beets. It was, at first, my opinion of them was negative, but then after learning how to use them, I think people would love them if they'd only bring it back. So C did you have them, C? Look, I voted for the little guy. This one looks okay. It doesn't matter. Just hit them and go. Hit and run. Now, you learn how to use the fresh beets, and it can be very beneficial. They showed up in the store as XP when you leveled up, and on the wheel, 3 places. I can't think of any other place where they were, but I'd go out of my way just to get them, buy them on the wheel. And most of the time, you had to watch a movie or a game ad in order to get to them. I'm just tapping along here. I got 4 more spots to fill. Some of these people did not have the decos and such, so I try to vote for them. Now, let me see my design. Oh, about to break 700. And I have not been voting but a couple times a day. I just haven't really had much of the opportunity. I was too busy watching Batiste run around with his little class. So what do we have? Can I claim anything? Am I done claiming? Today's the last day for the voting. It says I have unclaimed reels 0. Well, do I want to buy anything? I don't think so. I don't need any more hats. I don't care about getting more coins. I'm overloaded with limbs as it is. And I bought the 2 decos and all of the BIMs and Sims, so that's good enough. Like I said, if you're going to vote, today's your last day to vote. Now I'm going to go to my number 3 farm. We're going to look at some of those rebalancing. And the ice cream machine, if they do this, it's going to be so bad for everybody. And we do have spreadsheets on my Discord that shows you what some of these suggested changes were going to be. But here I can make vanilla ice cream for 25 minutes, and I can make sesame ice cream for 5 minutes. So I'm going to hit with sesame ice cream, and then I'll have, we'll probably transfer them to another farm and maybe sell them to help other people out. But look, 3 hours and 24 minutes. 4 hours and 15 minutes. Knock me over. Wow. Some of these things are outrageous. And here we go. 5 minutes to make the hot chocolate instead of the, what was it, 24, 25, if it was fully mastered. But let's see if the bread did not change, of course, but some of the other products on the bakery did change. Oh, go back. Blackberry muffins, 3 minutes. Can you imagine doing a booster, a super booster with all of that? Let's see if we have a super booster. I like playing the super boosters. I have lots of boosters, period. Bakery, I got 4 of them for at 8 times the speed. I don't think I have a 12 times in the bakery. I do have 8. All right, first I'm going to load up the bakery. You guys can see how fast it goes. What's another fast one? I don't want to do the muffins. Was this one's fast? Okay, 4 minutes. Let's see, I've got enough cheese. I'm going to load up the machine. It's going to run for a full hour, though, so I can finish it up after the stream. Now let's go over and activate the bakery for 12. Remember, it's 4 minutes, guys. If you see the super boosters in the shop for sale, buy them because it really pays off. So we're going to activate it for 12 times. Now look, how long is it going to take? 20 seconds. 20 seconds to make each pizza. So can you imagine? I have used the super booster for making the can't even say it, Fruity de Mar pizza for a task. I've done it in under 30 minutes. They decide to rebalance everyone. They better change their task events. I don't know if they will or not. It's confusing why it was a hit and miss as far as the rebalancing. They didn't do the ones that needed the balance, which is the jam maker. And like the soy sauce, our pottery, a lot of the items, to me, nothing should take over 2 hours. Anyway, nothing. Some of these taken 3 hours and 4 hours. Oh yeah, don't forget the preservation station. That's outrageously high. It does not take 3.5 hours to do pickles, and this one, the kimchi. If they're going by real time, somebody's really slow at preparing these items. But see, this all could have been reduced, in my opinion. My opinion doesn't count. But there's a lot of things that they could do that they didn't do. And I think I might have some crops here to collect. Let's see if we can get some ghosts. Oh, looky. I did. I got some ghosts. I think I've already done the corn over here today. I need to put something else in here that's going to take a long time so I don't just waste my booster. Let's see, that's 15 seconds. 15 seconds to make blackberry donuts, blackberry muffins. Wow. I gotta figure out where I'm going next. That's cookies. 4 minutes. What else? Is there anything else that takes a long time? 24 seconds. Let's see why I get excited over the super boosters, especially on this farm with that rebalancing test on it. Wow. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Super boosters to me are great. How many likes the super boosters? Here I'm selling you guys on them. And I usually try to save mine to use them in a derby. There's nothing on here that's slow enough. I mean, it takes a lot of time that I can fill up the machine on. So I'm going to go for cornbread and keep it filled up on cornbread for the rest of my hour. I use a lot of cornbread. And, to look for these items in the daily dirt, almost impossible. Super boosters work great even without the rebalancing. Yes, they do. Yeah, but I'm just showing you on the rebalancing that's like seconds is all it takes. John loves the super boosters. Tam likes them too. Yeah, anytime the boosters are on sale in the shop, I go for them. It's 5 stars and the super boosters. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. Can't like what you don't have. Look at, I'm already having to fill this machine up again. I will not be buying the farm pass on this farm, but I can at least, for those who have not even gone into the farm pass and looked at the path that's on it this time around, here we can do this. I think we have something on Greg's farm to pick up today too. I also don't think it's fair that some of the farms have the rebalancing during the Derby and others do not. Uh, Diana did not find any Derby tests that would line up with that. Like I didn't have the muffins, very little items lined up on the rebalancing farms to the Derby. Hello, Vivian. Okay, on our paid road, oh, I have done nothing over here to get anything on this farm. Look, I'm going to wait until Friday when it's the double farm pass day. I missed it yesterday. Yesterday was triple, wasn't it? I never do the storage buildings because the 50 spaces is really on loan to you until the next farm pass refreshes and that 50 goes away. And if you've filled that 50 space up, you've got to get rid of that before you can start filling up your barn again. Does that make sense? Okay. I always like getting these on my farm pass. Well, telling me to buy it now. But I like the extra slots on my machines. I can just load them up and walk away for a few minutes. We have a couple of hoodies for the benefit of Beta and the Derby. But did they have tasks that would have helped them very much? I didn't find anything the first week that we had the rebalancing, I did put this farm in a Derby. So it didn't make that much of a difference as far as Derby tasks went. Okay, we're getting our usual barn tools and silo tools. And this deco, I like this little deco. It is really cute. I don't know if we've had this before. Do they call this a fence or what do they call it? And I've got these little guys on my thumbnail. We can take a look at it there. So, got those on my thumbnail. You guys get a little look at it there. I have a lot of the images for the decals that we're going to be getting during the month, but I can't introduce them to you until Heyday actually says we can 24 hours before the actual event. And as you know, can you get the boosters from the Valley? You can get the regular boosters, but are they 3 stars? They're not 5 stars. I believe that's what they are in the Valley. I don't buy them from the Valley. I go for the deco. And I don't know about this, the deco for this valley. Hello, Cindy. I don't know about the deco from this valley because we have asked for a change because of some things that are happening in that country. So we don't know if the valley decoration will be changing. Let me go see if anybody's replied to the message that we sent about it. Ricky and I both sent a message on it. Somebody said something. Okay, nobody said anything. But there's an issue going on with the country, and we don't feel would be appropriate for that particular country uh, deco. It's called Moon and Stars, and it's not a path. Oh, thanks. It's not a path, but I meant a fence. It's what I meant, Susan. If I said path, you know me. I trip over my tongue all the time. Okay, moving on down. Tinfoil hats. Uh, a lot of the younger generation doesn't really know about the tinfoil hats, do they? I mean, we used to use tinfoil on our televisions out, you know, back in the day for better reception. And it's like using it for our antennas. So this is kind of interesting little tinfoil hats. And to me, they look like a Hershey's kiss. So we can put Hershey kisses on top of our animals. Do you like them? Is there an alternative hat for the free road? Or is it the same thing? Usually the free road has an alternative. I don't see one. They're not getting an alternative hat. Well, that's not fair at all. That's not fair. They're not getting an alternative hat. On some of the passes, they have had it. Uh, Boop, I didn't think of that. Looks like a Hershey kiss. Yeah, it does. Uh, Vivian asked the question. Oh, yeah, we're going to hold back on that deco until we see what Hayday's going to do about it. So I'm not going to talk about the deco for the valley. It's a beautiful deco. Okay. And here you can get some of the, no, you can't. I just closed it up. Super passes on the paid road, but they do super boosters, I mean, but they don't give you the option to get them on the free to play road. Uh, Here we go. 4 times the speed on the dairy barn, which reminds me, I got to go load up my machine again. Oops, it's okay. It's taking a little bit longer. But you can get super passes or super boosters on the farm pass if you do the pay road. By the way, when you buy if you haven't bought your farm pass yet, when you do buy it, code Phoebe, please use my code because I need all the help I can get. I'm trying to build up my elixir and everything so that I can have more giveaways. And you know what? Let me tell you what the giveaways are going to be for the month of November. They would have posted those yesterday. Here we go. See what the new ones are going to be. So I can start planning what I'm going to buy to give away. I have enough elixir that I can give away 5 items right now. Oh, the Thanksgiving wagon is one of the things that I can buy. The autumn pond, autumn soup, Oh, I need some more elixir bad. So that I can give these away. Wow. I'll show you guys images of them Tuesday night. But the Thanksgiving wagon, you know which one that is, everybody? We go to Greg's farm and take a look. I'm kind of excited about that one. Thanksgiving wagon. Does anybody know right off the bat where it is? It's not this one. It's the other wagon. I hope they have it on the farm. Would it be down here maybe? We're looking for the Thanksgiving wagon, which is it's got the cow driving the horses with a sheep by her side and a trailer full of pumpkins. Has anybody seen that yet? It's cute. Oh, there's more more posted. Boop, because I posted it yesterday in Discord. You don't have the Thanksgiving page yet? That's weird. Where I didn't see that one here. This is ready? Yep, 3 diamonds. And I gotta find number 3. I don't think I have that yet. I'm not seeing that Thanksgiving wagon, but it's very cute. I'll have it Tuesday night. We'll vote and see which one I'll be giving away. Okay, the one with the cows. I don't think if you're talking, Vivian, are you talking about? No, the Thanksgiving wagon has got one Palomino horse and one of the Appaloosas pulling it. And the autumn pond, I don't know if we've had that one yet or not. The autumn pond is it's like 2 to 3 levels flowing over it, or 2 levels overflowing into a main pond, and it's got ducks. It's got mallard ducks, not our usual ducks. So not sure where they would have that. Does anybody see any of these on Greg's farm? You have the Thanksgiving wagon? How did you get the Thanksgiving wagon so soon? Because it would have just been released yesterday. Wow. I don't see it. I don't see the autumn pond. And then the third item is autumn soup. Okay, I'll have to get those images together and show them to you. From last year, the Thanksgiving wagon, if there was, well, this is the wrong farm. Let me load my machine up and I'll go out of this farm and I can open up another iPad to keep up with it. Out of eggs. Out of eggs. Oh my gosh. Just like that. You know how I'm going to fix that? Uh, let's check on the milk. 142 milk. Oh, this is a different farm. I keep forgetting. No one sells eggs anymore, right? What doesn't use eggs? I got myself in a pickle. Looks like Greg needs sauce too. What doesn't take the eggs? Well, the bread doesn't, but we don't want a 20-second bread. How about this one? No eggs. What doesn't take eggs? Looks like it's going to be the gingerbread. All right. I'm going to leave this farm and go to my main farm because then I can look for the wagon. I have 2 wagons on my farm. Probably neither one's the correct one. We'll see. What did I say it was? Thanksgiving wagon? Because I've tried to keep every deco on this farm. Main farm. There it is. I have 2 from last year. See it, guys? That's the autumn wagon. I need to put it up there. I don't have an empty spot anymore. Phoebe needs to quit procrastinating and do some redesigning. There's the autumn wagon. Yeah. Would you guys be interested in that? And then the other deco, which autumn pond. Let's see if I have them all. Because I know some of you might not have them. This is the autumn pond right here. Let's move on down, put it right there. So autumn pond, then the autumn soup. I've got them all. Would anybody be interested in any of those, or should I save my elixir and keep building it up? That's the question. Does everybody have the 3 decorations? When I spend the elixir, it's in quantities of 5 decos. So what do you guys think? Like the wagon? I have the soup. Yeah, but do you guys have them or uh hmm. Yes and yes. Gift them, please. You want more than one? Well, the only way I can get more elixir really fast is for everybody to watch all my videos and hit the like buttons on every video. Go back and rewatch and hit the like. That's a view, everybody. Come for eggs. No, I can always. Oh, okay, Linda. I'm gonna have to go on the other farms. This You're not on that farm that where I need the eggs. I was going to be transferring to my own from one of my own farms. Let's see, where do I go to find her? If you want to sell them to somebody else, level 218. Wow, you really leveled up more. Wow. Used to be my go-to for rice all the time. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'll transfer him to that farm. Whoops, here we go. More. I'll, like I said, I'll transfer them over. Don't post anymore, please. I miss the Tuesday giveaways, so save the elixir. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But just to show you, this farm, I've really built up the eggs doing using the beets. Whenever I'd buy them from the shop and things, I really built up fast on the eggs. That's another one. I do not do feed tasks. Hello, Linda. Offered eggs. I have that farm. Oh, you didn't post any, did you, Susan? But I also had the beets on this farm, and like I started to say, I don't do feed task during a derby. I don't like that task at all, but it kept popping up and popping up, so I finally bit the bullet and did it on. I think I did 2 on each of my top 2 farms, and I don't know, Linda. I'm trying to find out from Heyday. I've been trying for a week now. Um, but anyway, I would use the beets on collecting the eggs, and I got pretty well stocked up on eggs. Let's take a look now just to see how many eggs I have. Guess I'll go this way and do it. Whoa, there, I didn't have to go too far. 252 eggs. Well, Linda just gave me 49, or was that 59 eggs? So I upped it up. So I had over 200 eggs. But that fresh beets was great for restocking your eggs and your milk if you wanted to, because it made the cows. Uh, Gee, how fast would they come in for milk? I think it was just like seconds, maybe a minute. Yeah, I think it was like a minute. Hey, Ray. I haven't seen. I know, Ray. Uh, just keep an eye on my shop, and I'm gonna kind of focus today and tomorrow on collecting eggs. Yeah. So anyway, everybody, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. Hi, Cindy. I just finished watching one of your streams. I happen to see the stream going on. Okay, yeah. If you don't see, if you have not checked notifications on your YouTube, then you won't be able to get notified when I do go live. So everybody, you want to check those notifications. I don't check notifications because I usually know when they're going to be streaming anyway. No, hardly any eggs in the paper. That's right. Since when? What made the eggs go away? Does anybody have an idea what made the eggs go away? Okay, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. And thank you all very much for coming. And I hope to see you guys on Tuesday night. And listen, if you haven't joined my Discord, please do so, because it's all open to any of your ideas and suggestions. And I try to listen to everybody or read everybody. So hope to see you in Discord, everybody. Thanks, great big thanks to our beautiful, wonderful mods. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, C. Thank you, Diane. And Mace, if you're still here.